Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel, or wherever I put this. This is an update on the teas. You know, when I channeled the idea of teas, it was predominantly to help people's blood, cleanse the blood, purify the blood, purify any of the, take away any of the heavy toxins that was in the blood. Also, it was channeled to help people who were around people who had had kind of issues in health after doing things that they wish they hadn't have done, or living with people who are kicking out an energy which is different from normal because of certain things that have happened to people, because they've decided to do things that they were coerced into doing, or they felt was the right thing to do because they believed what a system told them. Then they regretted it. So I kept getting message after message after message, and I was getting really bogged down. As a healer, we don't want to, let people down, but predominantly when it became 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, and now on a daily basis, people are just sending me messages saying, help, please, what do I do? So I did a channel message, as a lot of you already know. That channel message was to bring together, I thought, individually certain herbs from the ground, Mother Earth. Okay, I have to be careful now, because even talking about herbs is now becoming a target for YouTube. Did you know that? Oh yeah, the FDA are after anybody now. They're trying to stop any kind of natural herb. And who was the greatest man who talked about herbs? Dr. Sebi. You know what happened to him. So we have to be careful. But anyway, forget that. This is about the tea. Okay? This is the tea that I channeled. And there it is. There's the tea. So somebody asked me, how do you use it? I take that much and make a massive pot of tea because it's so strong. So what's in here? I channeled things that I didn't even know existed. And have I drunk them before? No, I've drunk lots of other things that Dr. Sebi recommended, but this was completely unusual to me. So what they were a combination of horsetail, the root of burdock, sage, fantastic, and lastly, dandelion. So my thought was, okay, I'll sell them separately because they all work in a unique way. As soon as I sat down and I got them all here, I just got the message, no, you put them together, Mark. I went, okay. So I mixed them together. I mixed them equal parts as can be, meaning that the little bag of root of burdock is very strong. So you know how I did it was place the first sage as like you're doing a cake, sage, then horsetail, then dandelion, then a shake of all the roots, and then continued that, layering it up. When I finished layering it up, I'm inside with my hands working it, so I'm mixing it together and putting that energy into all of this beautiful herb, smelling it and feeling the energy, and it's flipping amazing. And literally everything is dusty now. Look, it's dusty. I go like that because all the dust of this beautiful thing is up my nose, and it feels really cleansing, really weird. It's really cleansing, and it's really, I can't say it enough, really has been fantastic working with it. I've loved every moment of it. The past 2 weeks, and prior to that, when I started to drink it, the first tea I took, something was up inside me because my stomach was doing somersaults, and I'm thinking, wow, something's kicking something in down below. And I realized that we all have, I believe this to be true. I believe that we don't even look into this, but I think all of us, every single human being, has little tiny worms inside them, little creatures that play around and do things and feed and excrete toxins inside. And I could feel in my stomach something was happening when I drank this tea for the first time. I actually had to sit down because my stomach I could feel there was a fight going on. So this tea was working. And I drink loads of tea, but this is different. And then from that point on, I felt my head and I started getting a headache. I don't get headaches, very, very rarely. I got this headache all across here and it was hurting really bad. And as it was hurting, I'm realizing something's happening up here. There's something cleansing, something clearing, there's a fight going on. And then I felt this sharp pain in the center of my head. And after about 15 or 20 minutes of closing my eyes and going with it, knowing this was really healing. This wasn't hurt, this wasn't pain, this wasn't suffering. This was a battle and something was clearing. And I could feel the center of my head and I asked, what is this? And it was the pineal gland being cleaned. And I thought, this stuff is brilliant. From that moment on, I started drinking it in the morning, in the afternoon, and just before I went to bed. Slept fine. Some people, however, have been saying that, hey, this tea's great, Mark, but I'm worried a bit because I was awake at night. And obviously, that if you look into the horsetail tea, it has a bit of, inside it, a bit of nicotine. It's natural. It's not cigarette stuff. I mean, if you start looking into cigarettes, you'll know what it is. Cigarette stuff, they put some real crap in there, all right? So don't even think the same. This is natural, and they call it that. But what it is, something's happening with this. Something very powerful. And if you look into this horsetail, you'll find that a lot of the herbalists, the specialists, the ones who have been doing it for 20, 30, 40 years, I'll tell you that this tea it cures the big C. It helps eliminate the big C from coming into your body. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. This was all channeled. I didn't even know. It just came. So I said to the person, why don't you just stop drinking it as the sun goes down, like you do with your food? You never eat after the sun goes down. That's how our bodies should react. We shouldn't be eating at 10, 11 o'clock. That's why it's strange that people eat at 10 o'clock at night. Not good. So this person started drinking it. I said, keep in touch. And 2 or 3 people said it. And I said, yeah, keep in touch. And they started drinking it and stopped drinking it at 6 o'clock, at 5 o'clock. And there's no problem at all. And they're feeling the benefits. Now, the amount of people that have been sharing this tea and saying how they feel healthier, stronger, better, it's a medicine. It's a medication. And I drink it every day. I drunk it this morning, about to drink some more now. And somebody said, I can't find the words. And I said, that's it. There is no words for how you feel. You can't find the word for it. This is a different detox. This is different. So, yeah, I'm loving it. Everybody else that I've spoken to thus far, I've asked them, please tell me the truth. If you feel bad, if you don't feel bad, what happened of the process, how are you feeling now? And everything is definitely pointing to it's a very spiritual detox. It's a medicine that's clearing the body of, I believe, parasites. But I also believe it's healing the body of bad stuff that is inside the body. It's basically clearing out. It's strengthening the immune system. It's strengthening the workers inside your body to really work harder and clear out all the toxins. So for the first week for me, I was bringing up a lot of mucus and a lot was coming out of my nose, and that is your body strengthening to clear out the toxins. It's fantastic. So get rid of it and then you feel stronger and happier, and I've never felt as balanced. Yes, I use all my oils, I use all my crystals, they're all fantastic, but there was something internally that needed to be resolved. And I think this is it. I think this is the perfect balance, mind, body and spirit. Now it's tackling the physical. So it's a great tea, and it sure is a tea that we need to respect and just be careful with. Just be careful. Just drink it and see how you feel. Okay, great. Take some more. And like a lot of the herbalists say with horsetail, just take it for a week, 10 days maximum, and then just leave it and have a break. And come back to it when you feel you need it again, just like saging, just to sage your body when you need to, or sage the house. Just listen, and then you'll know when to take it. So that's it. I did a kind of like a week detox with it, which I ate greens, all greens, mainly raw, but I did partially cook a few of the greens, and that was great. That was like I did 3 days of that, and then went on to more like drinking smoothies, and also adding ginger through the day as well, taking some ginger and turmeric shots. But predominantly the tea is always in my life, so now it's there all the time. And some people say, well, do I have to stop? I say, well, how does your body feel? Feels great, I'm really enjoying it. Well, okay, that's fine then. Just take 1 glass a day, or 2 glasses a day, or don't drink as much. And yeah, just go steady and listen to your own body. Or go and ask for advice from herbalists and see what they say and work with them. But yeah, ultimately it's fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it. It's sold out twice now, so I managed to prepare 2 full days working with it, at the point where I thought it's a labour of love. It really is. The amount of work I have to put into it to work with it and do, you know, from the singing bowls to pure energy healing work, then singing bowls again, then it's ready. It's like it's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. And this tea, I think, is really for people who are struggling. I really do think, you know, it's a great tea for every day, but I think this is mainly for people who have real issues inside their body and they want to start to cleanse their body. And I think this is a medication that starts to strengthen the immune system, starts to strengthen you, starts to cleanse and clear all the toxins, and it starts to fight away all the bad stuff that's living in there. That's my feeling. And I'm happy with it. It's working well for me, and we're getting some great reviews. So thanks so much, guys. If you want to make a contribution, if I've ever done something for you and you think I'd like to give back, then simply go to markbajerski.com, go to the teas or any of the products that you've received, and just say something. Just tell the truth, because the truth is all that's important, even if it's a few words. That would be nice, because there's not many reviews on there, and I don't really expect you to do it, but if you want to do something kind today, just review something that you've done. So if it's oil, if it's incense, if it's tea, if it's sage, if it's something that's on there, just put a review down. That'll be great. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Of course, if you make a review on one of the crystals, once that crystal's gone, that review disappears. So it's mainly for the products that are always on there. But anyway, it doesn't matter if you don't. Have a beautiful day, guys. Take care. Thank you for going to markbajerski.com and buying your authentic crystals, oils, incense, and now teas. Hope you enjoy them as much as I love working with them. Take care.